My teenage daughter started setting an alarm for 3 a.m. every single night. I thought she was hiding a secret online life until I checked her shoes. For the past month, a strange rhythm had taken over our house. Every night, long after the world went quiet, I would hear the faint, muffled hum of an alarm vibrating through the wall from my daughter's room. At first, I assumed it was just a phase. Perhaps she was staying up late to study or talking to friends in different time zones. But then I noticed the changes. She was exhausted during breakfast, her grades were slipping, and she had become uncharacteristically defensive about her morning routine. I began to worry that she was caught up in something she couldn't handle, or worse, that she was being influenced by people I didn't know. The more I asked, the more she pulled away, leaving me feeling like a stranger in my own home. The turning point came yesterday morning when I went to the mudroom to grab my coat. I noticed her sneakers were soaking wet and caked with fresh, dark mud, even though it hadn't rained in days. My mind immediately went to the worst-case scenarios. Was she sneaking out to meet someone? Was she involved in something dangerous? The silence between us felt like a growing canyon, and I realized I couldn't just sit back and watch her spiral. I didn't want to invade her privacy, but I needed to know if my daughter was safe. I decided that instead of confronting her again, I would simply wait and see where those muddy footprints were coming from. Last night, when the 3 a.m. hum started, I didn't get out of bed to catch her. Instead, I waited until she left the house, and then quietly checked the location tracker on her tablet, which she had left charging in the kitchen. She wasn't at a party or a friend's house. She was at the local animal shelter, a place she used to volunteer at years ago. I sat in the dark kitchen, confused and heart-heavy, wondering why she would go there in the middle of the night. I felt a wave of guilt for ever doubting her character, but I still couldn't understand why this had to be a secret kept from me. When she finally walked through the door at 5 a.m., looking pale and shivering, I was waiting for her with a warm blanket. She broke down and told me the truth. One of the senior dogs at the shelter, a golden retriever who had been there for years, had fallen ill and was terrified of the dark kennels. The shelter was understaffed and couldn't afford a night attendant, so she had been sneaking out to sit with him every night so he wouldn't have to be alone in his final weeks. She didn't tell me because she knew I'd worry about her sleep and her schoolwork, and she wanted to do this one selfless thing entirely on her own. I realized then that my daughter wasn't losing her way. She was finding a level of compassion that most adults never reach.